Every year, tens of millions of young Africans enter the job market full of hope and a desire to create, innovate, contribute to the well-being of themselves, their families, their communities, and their nations. Unfortunately, for far too many, this transition rarely culminates in opportunity, and more often in the frustration of unemployment and the uncertainty of informal work. This glaring paradox of an underdevelopment in the face of resource abundance and of unemployment in the presence of immense industrial potential calls for immediate and urgent action to harness Africa's demographic dividend and transform it into a dynamic engine of inclusive innovation, growth, and prosperity for all of us. In Kenya, the situation is equally unsustainable, requiring urgent and effective strategic intervention. Each year, 1 million graduates enter the job market, yet more than half struggle to secure meaningful employment with decent incomes. This stark reality has informed the radical plan to enhance labor productivity across all sectors, particularly in the strategic pillars of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. I remember very well that when we were crafting our manifesto, we said that we need to be deliberate, to be intentional on where we are going to create jobs, how, and be scientific in how those jobs are going to be created. And that is why we have focused on areas that are intentional about creating jobs, whether it is in our housing plan or in our digital jobs agenda, or in our export of labor program. We are intentional on where we are going to create jobs because, as Chancellor here said, it is jobs, jobs, and more jobs. And therefore, it is important that as we look at the array of space where we can create these jobs, technology, the digital space is a very critical aspect and component of the place where we can expand high quality, forward-looking future and present jobs. And it is the reason why we are expanding our digital footprint. We've made a conscious decision as a government that we are going to have the infrastructure for an ICT hub in every ward in Kenya, so that we create the ecosystem for more young people to participate in the digital space by fast access. And then secondly, they can be trained and they can socialize with the entire ecosystem of digital jobs and digital commerce and digital space for them to be able to participate meaningfully